Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Fan Open Mind Eye Late Night Edition. The reason why late night is after 3 in the morning. I'm absolutely burned out from work. So if you're new around here, support my dedication to do you videos when I'm actually completely shattered and burned out from work. This may turn into a rant, so if you literally hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon, and I can't thank you enough for everyone that's actually done it so far since I've been talking honesty here on Wrestling Fan Open My Night. I don't know if my phone is going to be lagging or whatever because it's quite hot in my hand because of how warm it is in my room right now. But I really want to get this off my chest. This is a little bit of a rant. All I can say is that anyone that's actually watching this, no matter what time of the day in the world that is, all I can say is this: WWE fans cannot point fingers and faults towards AEW. The only reason why I'm saying this, because you look at the likes of what happened at your Night of Champions. Open family, yeah, fair enough. You made him your king of the ring. That's fine. As long as you don't give him a cheesy gimmick. Oh, I'm not allowed to say anything like this because I don't watch the product. Okay. Liv Morgan and Elo Sky. Elo Sky wins the Queen of the Ring. Hope she don't get a corny gimmick. You know when Queen Charlotte Flair did the sort of thing. Oh, wait a minute, I can't say anything because I don't watch the product. I'm entitled to my opinion because it's a free speech. Because at the end of the day, I paid my time so you could actually hear what I'm going to say. I'm not going to go into detail that much, but all I can say is WWE fans cannot point fingers at AEW when they were taking the piss out of Darby Allin being your champion. Well, being the AEW champion. To say he defended it very damn well. I'll be honest with you, very fucking damn well when he actually did it week by week. I'm hoping Sami Zayn gets the same sort of booking treatment. Episode after episode, title shot, title defenses, to make him look strong. But all I can say is this, right? This is living proof that WWE's took so long to execute new talent towards the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It took you 10 years. The last time he had a World Heavyweight Championship was in NXT. Yeah, fair enough, he's had IC title runs. He's had USA title runs. Why has it took you 10 fucking years to promote him towards your world title? Why did you not think he suited the mold when he first moved up to the main roster? It took. The one thing that really fucking baffles me, you literally wanted to execute this. And this is coming to a person that you've made him face for the World Championship. Yet you don't want to put someone like Jacob Fatu sort of beating Roman Reigns, making it something different. But I knew full well when Jacob Fatu was facing Roman Reigns, he would not beat him because they're playing them so safe. They want to go through the Bloodline 3.0, 4.0, 5.0 because that was most talked about on the internet when it was really good shit. But now it's gone drizzling shit to the point where it's getting boring and lackluster that you're repeating over the same shit too quickly compared to what you used to do. So you look at the likes of fucking Sami Zayn, and people may criticize me in the comments and turn around and say, "Well, you wanted WWE to promote younger stars." Yeah, when it was red hot for the fans, and people are not interested in Sami Zayn being the world champion 10 years down the line. He probably could be one of those characters that's never had the world title, such as Roddy Piper, such as the likes of Dusty Rhodes, name but a few. But the problem where it lies, you've actually got Sami Zayn to beat Cody Rhodes, and you know who's booking these shows when it's over in Saudi Arabia? Saudi Arabia themselves. And that's me being honest. Because it's nothing to do with TKO's creative team or Triple H and his creative team. No way in a million years. You could sugarcoat shit. And I'll tell you it straight. There's no way in the slightest that you look at this and think, oh yeah, you can tell Triple H and his team are to blame to this. When it clearly isn't. The people to blame is the Saudi Arabia family. because that's who books these shows when they go over there. You may sugarcoat it and turn around and say to me, "No, you're wrong. No, you're wrong." But in the right mind would think pull the trigger and then give it to Sami Zayn being the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It does not make any sense because you if you look at this and you think in logical sense, you look at this and you're thinking, oh, I'm thinking, even though I don't watch the product, I'm thinking, God forbid what's going to be on WrestleMania 43 card. You know, they're just using the name nowadays to try and sell those tickets. You know, you are really going to be pushing those tickets to the maximum to try and shift them. Yes, it's Saudi Arabia. I'm not going to. I'm not one of these people who go and go, oh, but look at AEW with All In, it's not shifting in Wembley. I'm not on about that. But you need this main stage person. Yes, you got Roman Reigns. Yes, you got Cody Rhodes. And I look at this and I'm thinking, okay, what's going to draw us a lot of money? Sami Zayn's not going to fucking draw you any money. If they're going to buy it, they're going to buy it for the sake of it. And that's the big problem where it lies. I don't see him a viable champion, and that's just me being honest. I don't think they're going to book him strong. He'd probably fucking lose it on SmackDown this coming week. You know? And because I look at Sami Zayn, I thought he was amazing in Ring of Honor. You know, for the likes of El Generico. You know, it just bugs the hell out of me that it's took you this long to execute him towards World Heavyweight Championship. You know, it makes no fucking sense. You know, when I said about, I'll be going over the same fucking shit. I don't see him a face of the company to say you made Cody Rhodes the face of your company right now lose to Sami Zayn. It does not sit right. And he's the Hulk Hogan of this era. You know, it just Cody Rhodes has done more than his dad, more than his brother. Not much is wise though, but I mean like having a world title. But what made you think that people are going to be buying into this crap and go, yeah, Sami Zayn's an ideal person to dethrone Cody? Absolutely fucking stupidest idea I've seen that WWE's done in a long time. You know? And I look at the likes of Cody Rhodes, and I'll be honest with you, no fans were happy with him anyway. Being the world champion, and people got bored of it. And the thing is, it's weird to think when you think about it, they pushed Jey Uso before Sami Zayn. Who's the one who's going to dethrone Sami Zayn? Is it going to be Cody Rhodes? You know, going through that shit again? You know? It's just... That's why WWE is such a sorry state right now, and this is my honest take. You taking the piss out of yourself doing this decision. You know? He's not going to draw you that much money. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. WWE relies on the moments, don't they? They upload it to their YouTube channel so they can make more money from it. You worry me. You really worry me. You know? And that's just me being fucking honest. You worry me as a company right now. You know? And people say, oh, it's a phase. You'll go back and watch it. No. I will not watch that company because I know how much drilling shit it's got. You know, people may accept it for what it is, but I'm not going to accept it for what it is. If I'll tell you straight, you know, it's just frustrating. You know, you want to make Sami Zayn your world champion. who in the right mind thought that idea, other than Saudi Arabia? You know, because he was over as crazy because it's in Saudi Arabia. Every time when he goes over there, it's fucking like he's Hulk Hogan. But when he gets back to the United States, you really think they're going to be cheering? They'll change the audio anyway. He'd probably be booed out of the fucking building. You know? Because don't get me wrong, I don't mind change. I'm not one of those people that will like, but it needs to change for the better, not for make it even more worse. It's frustrating. You know? Fans were red hot on him at one point. Now they just find him annoying ginger. Let's just be being honest. You've took this long. You've took this long. Why has it took you 10 years to promote him to the world title picture? You know? You literally had fucking Kofi Kingston had it before him. Fucking Big E had it before him. Main event Jey Uso had it before him. I'm not being funny, I'll be honest with you. I'm surprised they didn't have him win the Royal Rumble when it was over there. And that's just me being honest. But that proves how embarrassing that company's got. If you don't like my opinion, unsubscribe, unfollow, etc. But I'm being fucking honest with you. People need to start waking up to what they're doing. There's a lot of people latch on to everything they fucking do. Is like fucking. I'm not saying AEW is squeaky clean all the fucking time, but they just get it right at times. You know, I say at times. I'm not saying it all the time, but at least one thing. They know what the fans want to see. They know what's going to go down. They plan ahead. You know, they structure their product around, like I've said many times, what worked when wrestling was red hot. You know, when they had fucking WWE had so many views, TNA had so many views. The only problem with I would say the only problem that AEW has, and I'll be honest with you, Dynamite should never have been on a Wednesday. I feel like that should, but it was good back in the day when it was on a Wednesday. Now it's run its course. The same with Collision. It shouldn't be on a Saturday. That's another reason what annoys me. Because Collision sometimes, when I do get glimpses of it, I don't talk about it all that time. But I feel like the reason why they get so low ratings is because, I'll be honest with you, because it's a Saturday. And Saturday is one of the hardest nights to promote. I think they tried it with Rampage on a Friday, that failed, that's why it turned into Collision. And the content like makes you reason why to watch both brands. You know, if they had a brand split that people wanted and a draft and everything like that, you look at the way WWE fucking never stuck to the draft. And that's me being honest. The WWE never stuck to the draft. They just wasted people's viewing time to watch the draft, get people excited for it. Within the 4 weeks, they were fucking back on each other's brand. It was pointless. That's why I feel like they've not done a draft in a while, because they don't give a flying fuck anymore. They just rely on that fucking money that people keep pumping into that company. And that's me being honest. And you're making yourself a laughing stock, making him your world champion. My God. You know? I'm just hoping you don't fucking. Right. I'll be honest with you. Whilst I'm talking about this, the amount of people do the overstrut. We've not seen people get so over with a wrestler that well from people that, even though he doesn't feel so natural, it feels so generic and so on. But for fuck's sake, do not give Oba fucking King Oba, because it's gonna hurt him. Yes, it may not hurted Booker T back in the day, but it's gonna be so fucking annoying. I've got to say this, Obi Femi, right? In today's wrestling, I was really surprised how over he is, because he feels like one of those mythical characters that WWE did, or WWF, sorry, they did in the fucking golden era of professional wrestling. You know, those larger than life characters, the golden era where you got the likes of Earthquake, Typhoon, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage, Savage, Hot Rod Roddy Piper, and so on. I'm really surprised how over he is. And the same with Danhausen. I'm surprised you didn't think of putting him as your fucking world champion or IC champion at some point. If you know what I mean. Are we going down that route? That you've taken away the reality era, but you're bringing back sort of the golden era in some way or form. And I was thinking when Sami Zayn first ever joined the company, I thought they were going to do like an El Generico gimmick. Because that would have sold shitloads of masks for the kids. The same way Rey Mysterio actually had it. That's why some of the wrestlers from AAA, they're selling the masks. And they're selling quite well. But I still can't get my head around him being the World Heavyweight Champion. I'm going to bed, guys. I need to sleep. I'm shattered. I do apologise about the way I've been in this video, but I don't apologise because it doesn't make any sense to me making it him the World Champion. I feel like they need someone else other than him. And that's me being honest. Right, I'm off, guys. So if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you'll be in and updated anytime when I do any videos. Right. Please do. I want to reach 100, hopefully. And then obviously 200, 300 and so on. Because you guys make the world go around when I do talk about professional wrestling. But tell me your thoughts in the comments. Please do. Until next time, guys. Catch you guys later.